This is your boy KB, and you are watching The Beat Shine. Growing up, unfortunately, hip-hop was not praised in my household. Matter of fact, it was avoided, and I'm not mad at my parents. They had some good reasons to think there might be a problem there, but I was just naturally drawn to it. I found myself sneaking in closets to listen to, the likes of Master P and, the No Limit Soldiers. I used to stand on the chair when the end of All That came on. That was my intake, of hip hop. So as long as I can remember, I've always just been drawn to it. I've always loved hip hop. And very naturally, when my parents did sort of let me out the cage, I fully immersed myself in the culture. And to be honest, I'm glad that I did. It was a moment that when This Is How We Do It came out. So Montel Jordan is actually a friend of mine now. I heard his song through the phone, somebody else listening to it, and as they were talking, I was a little kid, but I said, stop talking, just hold the phone to whatever I'm hearing right now. And This Is How We Do It came on, and it's been match made in heaven since. I never intended on doing music as a career. I kind of feel like my gift discovered me more than, I discovered my gift and then other folks discovered me because it wasn't a pursuit. So it was natural for me to make music. It was natural for me to take advantage of the medium that hip hop was to communicate my message. I'm very passionate about Jesus, and I see how he affects and changes lives like he did mine. And I wanted to be able to converse with people with that. I wanted to be at the barbershop dropping my lyrics next to the next man. I also wanted to do it worldwide. I was planning on going to Brazil and spending a few years there and helping to come along Christianity and sort of use hip hop as a means to spread the good news. So it was in the midst of me getting really busy with that stuff. I had a squad. We were literally starting a mini movement in Tampa, and it caught Lecrae's eye. And Lecrae, he came down, and it's been said that I was the first rapper he had issues following because I performed at the same place that he did. And the concert went really well. I say that joking, but the concert went really well, and it started a relationship that turned into me signing to Reach Records. My family has always been supportive of me. I can't think of anything that I brought mainly to my mom, who's in my life for the most part. I had kind of a strange situation with the two fathers really three fathers that have been a part of my situation. There's a documentary online that really goes through that if anyone's interested in it. But my mom, I brought some major life decisions. When I was 20, I said I want to get married. She was like, When I was leaving high school, I started college early. I had the accreditation for an AA degree in high school, so I had automatic acceptance into any college in Florida. And I was like, but I feel like I want to go study the Bible. And it's like, that's what you want to do if you want to be broke. So my mom was like, a little bit there. And then when the label situation came along, it was just very being cautious. But I can say that she's always supported me, and she's my biggest fan. I love the fact that, as some of the philosophers of old have said, that art literally creates a window to otherworldliness. Like it almost helps you escape reality and gives you a picture to greater and sort of like transcendental truth. And I love that I get to be a part of creating those moments for people all around the world, that they get to engage with my music and be introduced to like a supernatural world that only music can do. And I love that music just as far as sonically does that, and then also the content of what I'm talking about, I think it also does that. They come together for this powerful experience, and I think that's what, by God's grace, has been so attractive to people around the world. There's a lot of discussion going on. We live in what we call postmodernity, and we are known for conversation. You can walk up to anybody right now, and unless they're in a rush, which we're in New York, everybody's in a rush, you can have an hour-long discourse about politics or religion or culture. We're talkers, and I love that that my platform is giving me a voice at the table of discourse among the leaders who are having the conversations. So I get to influence artists, those who are, Christian and those who are not. I'm getting to find myself among athletes and getting to find myself with the influencers, getting to influence the influencers. And then also, I'm accessible to people, like I love meeting people at my concerts, finding out their needs. And if there's any way I can help, I know I kind of get over my head feeling like I want to change the world, sort of Messiah complex. I got to be careful with that, but I do like to get down with people and help them and try to see if we can figure out something together and serve. So those two realities are, my bread and butter. Many years from now, I hope that KB was known, number one, as a man who feared God and didn't just talk about it, and he lived it. I also want to be a dude who made great music that was consistently evolving and becoming better year after year. He never put the pen down and put it in autopilot, but he continued to press. I don't care how big or small it was. I want that to be my story. Third, I hope to be a man who finished a race. I don't want to crash and burn and with character flaws coming to bite me, or really giving something to my son that would be shame for him. I want him to be proud of me, and that's what I hope to leave behind.